the air even smelled different here, or how leaving a place where you were certain you belonged could sometimes feel like waking up with a hole in your chest. And Malor had definitely never imagined her camp experience to include walking into the deep dark of the woods in the middle of the night. She'd been careful before she took a single step beyond the tree line. She'd given salams, asked permission to enter, but you could never be sure, after all, if Western ghosts followed Malaysian rules. You could just choose truth, Lou had whispered as they huddled together with their 3 other roommates on the floor of cabin 17. Their flashlight slashed weak white beams over their faces, making everyone look like ghosts. You don't have to take the dare. Malor had known Lou was the nicest of them all since day one, when they'd been the one to invite her to walk together to the welcome jamboree, and then spent the night hassling the counselors until someone finally produced a bag of halal marshmallows for the Muslim campers. But not everyone was like Lou, and not everyone understood what kinds of secrets Malor was keeping. Malor set her jaw and crossed her arms. What had Ibu always told her? Don't go telling people our business. She was a person who kept her truths to herself. She wasn't about to start sharing them with a bunch of kids she barely knew and would probably never see again, even if she wanted desperately to fit in with them at the same time. "Deh," she said, and her voice echoed through the dark cabin. Dara, pretty, perfect, popular Dara, had tossed her dark curls. "Then I dare you to walk out into the woods and find the witch." Everyone gasped. "Not the witch!" Lou squealed, then quickly clapped their hand over their mouth when Dara glared at them. "Quiet! We'll get caught." "Sorry," Lou mumbled. "Sorry, Dara. It's just that... we've all heard the story, right? About that girl last year who went out to cabin 23? The others nodded solemnly. "I didn't," Malor said. "What happened to her?" Lou leaned forward, their eyes wide. "She never came back out." Malor frowned. "If she never came back out, how do you know the story?" "Never mind that," Dara snapped. "Everyone knows that the witch of cabin 23 lures you out there, trapping you inside the cabin to tell you." "The scariest story you've ever heard," said Lakshmi in her thick British accent. A shiver ran down Malor's spine. There was something about the way her cabin mates were talking and the way the light cast weird shadows on their faces that almost made her believe their silly little ghost story. "What story do you think she'll tell you?" "I don't know," Malor gulped. "Do I really have to?" "Yes." Dara's eyes gleamed in the glow of the flashlights. "Why? Are you too chicken?" Malor grit her teeth. "Of course not," she lied. "If there's a witch out there, I'll find her, and I'll bring back a souvenir to prove it." Lou tugged urgently at Malor's sleeve. "Souvenir? It's not Disneyland," they hissed. "It's the witch. Are you sure about this?" Malor caught a glimpse of Dara's smirk, and whatever fear she had was immediately squashed by the knowledge that she had to do whatever it took to wipe the smirk off Dara's face. "It'll be fine," she told Lou. "I'll be back before you know it." And so here she was, fighting with trees in the middle of the night, muttering Ayat Kursi to herself as she walked. Behind her, she could see cabin 17 in the distance, the girls a faint speck on its wooden deck. She gave them a tentative wave. If she squinted, she thought someone, probably Lou, waved back. But it was hard to be sure. "All right,"